Hey you guys, what is going on? It's your boy Creative back with another video for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about a game review for Sea of Thieves on Xbox and PC. I'll discuss many aspects of the game in kind of a condensed way, but I'll be able to hit some of the main points on how the game actually is, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's go into this review. Sea of Thieves. Let's first start off with the main question when it comes to buying a game. Is it fun to play? Even though this is only a closed beta that I happen to play, that is a resounding yes. This multiplayer game with friends is crazy fun on the account of all the stuff you can actually do in the game. The objective of the game is to find treasure, fight other players, and just have a good time and basically do whatever you want to do. It's an open world, an open sea where you will roam around with other players attempting to solve riddles and maps to find treasure and Lord knows what else when the full game actually launches. I will start to now get into the other aspects of the game, but before I do, if you wanted to know whether this game is good and whether you should pay $60 for the game when it comes out, I would honestly have to say yes. I honestly do not love the idea right now of playing completely by yourself, but as long as you're playing with friends or matchmaking with other players to play with, this game is hands down incredibly fun. And with that being said, we'll get into the actual aspects of the game right now. The graphics in this game are honestly amazing. The jungles, beaches, ports, ships, and everything in all aspects of this game do look really awesome for this closed beta. The water in this game looks absolutely phenomenal, and I feel like I could play the game just for the way the water simply looks. It's that good. When you're riding on a ship to a destination, you can sit out and just look at the water because it's that phenomenal. The characters look very good, as I imagine you will be able to eventually customize your own character when the full version of the game is released. The terrain areas look great, and my Xbox and PC play the game perfectly fine, with my PC playing the game on the highest settings with no issues, which is the mythical settings. When looking at the look that was trying to be achieved, I believe that they did a good job of making the graphics fit the playstyle of the game. With taking the way the game is supposed to look with its playstyle and the high level of graphics that the developers managed to achieve, I would give the graphics a grade of an A. Honestly, I do love how the game looks and the way the water looks in this game especially. That gives the graphics, in my opinion, that extra grade up boost that it needs to become an A. Secondly, let's talk about the actual gameplay itself. The gameplay itself is fairly good. The point of the game is to find treasure by solving maps and riddles while also protecting yourself and plundering other enemies' treasure. Because this is a massive open world in which anyone can go anywhere, you may at any time, while having treasure on your boat after finding it or on the way to a quest, run into other players. These other players can attack you or vice versa in an attempt to plunder each other's ships and steal treasure. This is a fun game because it brings a unique aspect of the game in terms of teamwork. The gameplay is unique due to the teamwork style of play. At any point in time on a voyage, players must constantly be sailing the ship while having someone look out for where they're going due to the sails blocking the visibility of the captain. This is also combined with many other aspects of the game, such as having to drop the anchor manually and raise it when needed, adjusting the sails to catch the wind to sail faster, boarding up leaks when the ship gets damaged or has water in it, individually turning off lanterns when it's not outside, and so many other things. People on the ship must work together in order to get somewhere and accomplish whatever they're trying to do. You can perform many emotes in the game, play music together as a group wherever you are, talk amongst your teammates and all the other players in the world when you're close enough to enemy players, and basically have an amazing time. Other things like shooting yourself out of a cannon in an attempt to board an enemy ship whilst dodging sharks while you're swimming in the water add cool aspects to this game, which I personally really enjoyed. The potential for many things they can do with this game is huge, and I would give the Sea of Thieves gameplay a grade of a B+. This gameplay, especially for the closed beta, is crazy fun, and I had a blast playing this game with other friends. The multiplayer for this game is very good, based on the fact that this is literally a multiplayer game, meaning as soon as you enter into a server to sail away, find treasure, or do whatever else you're going to do, you are automatically with a bunch of other players sailing around the same seas. In the case that you do not want to treasure hunt by yourself, you have the ability to random matchmake or go in with friends to sail the seas with a bigger boat to hold everyone. This, I have noticed, does have an advantage to players playing with multiple people trying to fight others or find treasure due simply to the amount of extra players one team may have. let's say if there were 4 players on one team or 2 players on another, it has an obvious advantage. Due to it being a closed beta, there are still a few little bugs and kinks that need to be worked out as expected, but nothing major. The gameplay is amazing and the multiplayer is truly fun. I believe it is also good that unlike a game such as Fortnite, even though Fortnite is an amazing game, that you do have the opportunity to talk with enemy players once you're close enough, which may allow you to work out some sort of alliance or add some aspect of simply having fun to the game. The multiplayer for Sea of Thieves, I would have to give the grade of an A-. This rating is well deserved, and like I mentioned earlier, the potential for this game and multiplayer in this game is absolutely phenomenal, so it does deserve a good grade. With a grade of an A for graphics, B+ for gameplay, and A- for multiplayer, I would highly recommend this game to anyone trying to have fun and enjoy a game. The game is awesome and has so much potential to what the game can become in the future. Other things they could add, just customizing your ship, buying new ships, sea monster attacks such as a kraken, and tons of other crazy stuff on top of buying the new gear and clothes could make the game stand out incredibly far. I am very cheap personally and do not like to just dish out $60 on a game generally, but this game caught my eye. I've yet to be disappointed during the beta, and I do not believe you will either. If you've made it to this point in the video, tell me what parts of the gameplay looked most interesting to you. I want your feedback, as other people also do, while they're trying to attempt to think about buying the game themselves. Make sure to leave that comment, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Peace.
I'm the realest one that's repping. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life, my words been my greatest weapon. I know